there's the body, the cap shaved to the same size as the body, and you can see I drew a line on there, so I am convinced I've got that horn just a little too low. I need to also draw a line up here, and I think yeah, I'm just gonna bring that whole thing down just a skosh. Just want the proportions to be a little fatter back here and a little narrower up here. Be the smartest or the dumbest thing I've done. I drew a line around the guitar using this as my base point, and then this line here, and you can see this side of the guitar is thicker than that side in terms of the top, and I knew they were different, so I sanded them down just to get them even here at the joint, you know, make the joint nice and kind of fix it up a little bit. But now I'm going to do the top carve, I guess is what I would call it. It's not going to be much of a carve because the top is so thin, but we're going to start with this guy. Like I said, this will either be the dumbest thing or the smartest thing I ever did, but I'm fairly comfortable with this tool from the body shop stuff, you know. So this is what we're going to use. I'm going to put a little bit of bevel around this guy, and then we're going to kind of bevel the guitar in. I'm going to make some marks on here, kind of spots I want as high spots, you know. I want that to show nice and proud, and then, you know, kind of section in here, and then basically it'll just be a little bit of a cheek around the guitar, and then this will be the, let's call it the high spot in here. So I'm going to pencil in some things and then we'll get to grinding. Got a little 80 grit. I'm just gonna go over this. I really need to clean my work surface up here. Just trying to get everything nice and level. guitar, guys. I don't know if that's going to focus or not, but I've got the carve done and a little bevel in there. Nice little recess. I'm looking at the screen over the side, that's why it looks funny. But nice little recess. I've kind of fingered the guitar to death here, trying to find any high spots or weird spots. And I had to super glue up a few spots where there were little nicks and so forth. So I've got everything filled in. I did nick the fretboard there. I don't know when I did that. I do know when I did that. It's when I was carving this out, but I never saw myself do it. So I'll repair that. No big whoop. Then we got the, wow. Then we got the carve done on the back here and smooth this neck transition out. Usually this is like a big block. And I don't know if this is going to result in a weak neck. It may, but we'll see. But the access here for the hand is just awesome. I mean, this is just like custom made, obviously, but I'm not bragging, but it just, I've never felt a guitar that has that kind of an access. I don't know if I've ever seen one in person. I've seen not this kind, but something along these lines I've seen pictures of. But I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, hopefully I've got enough truss rod tension available to me to counteract any of that problem. So really the last thing I need to do finish wise is, you know, everything's got to sand down to probably 320, and so we're in 80 grit now everywhere. And then I got to finish this neck. It's got a very straight edge here, so I'm just going to bring this in and round it over so that it hits that fretboard at a radius rather than a sharp angle. And really it's that, and then final sand. Wow, it's coming along, guys. I'm stoked. Hope you have a great weekend. Don't let your meat loaf.